Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of my channel. Me being ASMR Carbon, I will be showing you guys today some of the figures that I did happen to pick up these past 2 months. Not that much, as you guys can see. But I won't be just talking about just these Funko Pops right now. So whether you are here for ASMR content or whether you are here for just seeing what I have collected, if you just like me because of my channel, because of the content that I have produced, it's been 2 months, so I will be showing you guys and girls some new content, and that is going to be dedicated to the Funko Pop Company with these ones that I've picked up. I feel like I'm missing one from the Star Wars, which is the new Qui-Gon Jinn that was available at as a GameStop exclusive for May the 4th. So it was a part of the Star Killer and Qui-Gon Jinn, the hologram, I think it was. But yeah, they made a glow-in-the-dark version of him, which I thought was really cool. But the only thing with that, I thought to myself, should I get both? Or should I get one that has never even been released, which was Star Killer? And the other thing that I'm going to be showing you guys is the Wing Gundam Zero, and the fact that Funko has finally made Gundam as one of their new lines is freaking awesome. The only issue I have, though, is the fact that it is not glow in the dark. Because to me, this screams either metallic or make it glow in the dark. Seriously. Especially when I show you guys the back. So I'll show you guys some of the other items that are going to be in the same line as the Gundam Wing series. And I'm glad they did Gundam Wing, because Gundam Wing is one of the most popular ones. Not the most probably, but it is, growing up, one of my favorite shows on Toonami, Cartoon Network, if you grew up with that stuff. But another Funko that I did get is the Anbu Itachi, which I have a bunch of Itachi figures, but I never had this one. I did like the chase with the eyes with the Anbu mask on him. But the only thing is I wanted to see Itachi's face. I didn't want to see just the mask. The mask is cool, but I feel like I wanted to see Itachi's face, so it's pretty cool. The Mitsuki one, I rebought that because I did sell it a long time ago. I think I traded it, one or the other. But I did get it again, so I don't think I have to show you guys the glow-in-the-dark features of it. But it is a very cool-looking Funko. So on that note, I will be showing you guys the back, as well as the details of the Funkos that I got, which are 3, and I think in order, I think it was the Anbu Itachi, Star Killer. If you've ever played The Force Unleashed, one of the best, not main storylines in Star Wars, but one of my favorite personal characters that they've made. In my opinion, I wish they made Star Killer. I wish they gave him his own movie instead of making it the Force Awakens series. I wish he got his own, like, 2 movies. That would have been the best. You don't need a trilogy with everything. But I do wish that he did get his own movie. Like, it just... And I think the actor, I think he's actually a really good actor. Like, he's really good. And they don't have to look for nobody to play him because, of course, he's already got his own... The guy's got his own video game. So it's, like, really cool. So we're going to start by opening and showcasing some of the Funkos I got. Also, on the later half of this video, I will be showing you guys, or actually, if you guys want, I'll just, veer off for a little bit, but, Nintendo Switch 2 is less than 2 weeks away now. So, with all the craze and hype, I will be talking about that. Either if I have time, I'll do it in this video, or I'll make a separate video for that one. But it has gotten crazy with all the fans, the hype, the banter back and forth, the debates. It's annoying, and at the same time, it's just like, I'm glad it's finally coming out, so that way I don't have to, be on these social media trains where everybody's saying, oh, it's better than PlayStation 5. Oh, no, it's not better than PlayStation 5. Oh, it's better. Oh, why don't you get a Steam Deck or da-da-da-da-da. Well, in my opinion, before I start this Funko opening, though, is I just want to say this. Play what you want. Seriously. Don't worry about what others think about what you're playing or how it looks. If it's 60 frames a second, if it's 120 frames, we don't really care. We're Nintendo fans. Like, we don't really care about that stuff. The fact that it does have these features on the Nintendo Switch 2 is just an added bonus to me. You don't get Mario Kart World thinking it's gonna be something like Gran Turismo. Like, seriously. The game has outsold Gran Turismo. Why? Because so many people have accessibility to it. Like, it's easy to get into. Very easy to get into. You don't have to worry about the graphic fidelity of something in Mario Kart. Like, it just screams a fun social game, like with your friends. So we'll get into that later, though. But first things first. So up first we have, as you guys can see, this is in the background. This is the Quadcast 2S mic with the RGB lighting in the background, which is a pretty cool mic so far, at least as far as I can tell. But I'm going to be showing you guys this. So this is a Tachi, and as you guys can see, I think that's really cool. Hiccups. But the fact that this is a Chalice, I think this is a Chalice exclusive. You see Itachi kneeling down like that. I don't recall when this came out, but as you guys can see from the back, these are the characters. Let's see if I can get see if I can actually zoom in on this. But yeah, these are the characters when it came out. Those were the characters, at least. So let's see, what year did this come out? I think it says, let me see. It's usually on. It's like Finding Waldo. These things, but Yeah, so this is the Itachi Anbu one that I really love. I really wish they would just give him a goddamn glow in the dark. They can make glow in the darks, for like characters like this. But Itachi is one of the most popular Naruto characters like ever. The guy is just ridiculously sick. But this is what I wanted to show you guys too, is this Funko specifically. I know me and my brother used to watch this growing up, and the plus models of these new Funkos with the little I forget what it's called, the little hologram, or I don't know what this is called, iridescent features on the side, is always been cool to me. This was on the Sonic the Hedgehog with the Chaos Emerald ones that I recently showed you guys. But this is absolutely cool to me. Wing Gundam Zero is one of my favorite ones. The one from specifically the movie Endless Waltz, where it looks like he has like wings, like legit wings. Like, it's crazy cool. The one that I do love as my favorite character though is the Endless Waltz version of Death Scythe. Death Scythe was always my favorite character. Always. Hiro Yui, I think, was my second. And then I think Trey's Marquise took the Tolgeese. And he had the Epion. I think Hiro was in the Epion too. But these are the two that I really want to get and find, because once I get all three of these, I hope that this line does good enough to where they make other Gundams, because I'm gonna for sure customize Wing Gundam Zero, Death Scythe, and Epion. But Epion looks so dang sick. I don't know. I love the color scheme of that dark maroon and green. It just is really cool. I've always loved that colorway. So what we are going to do is take this out of the box, and on cam, hopefully it looks, I don't want to mess the box up. That's one thing I'm very meticulous about, is I do not like messing up the boxes that I get these in. I usually open them from the bottom, but I think for this one, I'm going to be opening the top. But yeah, so while I'm opening this, hopefully it doesn't sound too bad, but we are going to pop this open. I do see it has a little back thing. That's one of the things I wanted to always do, was make these little back plates back there. It's like custom stuff. So you do have, let's see if I can open this pretty but this literally screams, to me at least, glow in the dark. But yeah, that's a little bit loud. So I'm gonna put that there. Hopefully I didn't, wake anybody up. So but yeah, this is freaking nice. I love how this looks. And the funny thing is I made a model that is so freaking cool. This needs to be metallic. Like, if they made a chase for this specifically, this would be a really good, let's see, like, that's really cool. You got the beam cannon. Just want to show you guys the beam saber. Like, It's so freaking nice. It really just makes me want to just literally take out my paintbrushes and just paint this thing. It's really cool. So I'll just keep that over there. And I think the reason why they call these pluses is because they do have a little added weight. The head is freaking the head is huge. I don't know. Yeah, they definitely needed a stand for this, but the head is freaking huge on that thing. It's really cool though, but put that off to the side a little bit at least. The next one we're gonna open up is gonna be the let me fix this camera. It's gonna be Star Killer, so excuse me for that. So as I open this box right now, I wanted to ask you guys, if possible, if you are getting the Nintendo Switch 2, what are you looking forward to the most? Because for me, I have already pre-ordered mine from GameStop. So they're supposed to be having a midnight launch at Best Buy as well as GameStop. GameStop on the West Coast, which I'm on, is at 9 p.m. But they have a in-store event at 3 p.m. the same day, which even to this day I'm still kind of confused about, because you can still pre-order the console even now if possible, if they have any to pre-order, or you can still put money down for your purchase to buy. But the thing about it is I still don't know totally this. If you go there on June 4th at the 3 p.m. launch event, which is supposed to last, it's for people to pay off their console as well as, have fun, talk about, things that they're looking forward to. But my thing is this: if I've already pre-ordered the console and the games, my thing is this: somebody who didn't pre-order and who's trying to buy it the day of on the midnight launch, if they did not, I know they're trying to do it because I've talked to GameStop reps, but I know they're going to have two lines. One for the people that pre-ordered and one for the people I think that are going to be buying it day of. But in my opinion, first priority should go to the people who pre-ordered and did what they were supposed to do to get it. So I think that's, in my opinion, how good it should go. But what I was confused about is if somebody pays for their, console on June 4th, do they give out tickets, or are we just, gonna be lining up? Because I don't want to have to deal with the whole mess of drama, of the whole, first come, first serve line business stuff. Because if somebody's like, oh, well, I've been here since 3 p.m. and, other people, don't want to wait 6 hours at a store without eating, without, because just having Red Bull, in all honesty, like they were saying they were going to give to people, is not the business. Like, I'd rather it be a full-ass party where there's like snacks or something, or some kind of food catered to one of your biggest launches of the entire year. And as we get into it, this, my friends, is the Star Killer. This is Star Killer. And I think the funny part about Star Killer is he had I forget her name, but this is Star Killer. Star Killer. Double lightsabers. I love the electricity that's all around him. That's really cool. Those lightsabers are dope. I might have to customize this too, but I don't know, because sometimes I feel like I should just leave it the way it is, but I'm so meticulous on trying to find ways to custom do things. But I wish it was red lightsabers, like things like this. I wish they had chases or different variants, because this just screams like red lightsaber. But I mean, he did have blue in the game, so I understand. But I mean, that being said though, this whole Nintendo Switch 2 thing is gonna be crazy. The stock is hopefully gonna be good for other people that haven't bought it. For those of you guys that haven't, you know, GameStop was the way to go. If you had like a Best Buy rewards card or Target, credit card, more power to you. But the easiest way to have gotten the Nintendo Switch 2 was GameStop. Seriously. I don't want to have to worry about, buying something, at least if you're doing it like shipping. I don't want to have to worry about, my package being stolen. I don't want to have to worry about, mishaps with the console, or they didn't give me the right one. No. I literally am going to my GameStop at maybe about 7 p.m., maybe 7:30, maybe even 8. I'd probably say 7:30 though, just to be safe, because I know it's going to be hype. I know there's going to be a lot of people there, a bunch of people lined up, so I might be better off going even at 7. But I'll probably go there at the 3 p.m. little launch party for maybe like half an hour, and then I'll leave. And then I'll, come back just to see what it's like. But for those of you who don't know, GameStop is having a launch party for the Nintendo Switch 2 console. If you have pre-ordered it and you've paid it off, you're in the same boat as me. There's going to be great games in the future. They don't have a hardcore lineup already for launch day, but Mario Kart World, Cyberpunk 2077, Street Fighter 6 is enough for me. I think Bravely Default even has a remaster that I heard about. And then, it's funny because people were complaining about, the price tags of, even with Borderlands. Oh my god, that Randy Pitchfork guy, he needs to get PR trained, because for somebody who's really rich, he put his foot in his mouth. But, on another note, so GameStop is going to be, I think, the place to be. Best Buy, it's like I don't know. You're going to have a mixed bunch of people over there. I feel like GameStop is the place, where it's going to be more like lit, as you want to call it. But I think it's going to be a great event. Hopefully there's no nobody getting into fights, or I didn't get my console, or right? When things like this come out, you don't have to get it day of. You can wait until the next day. You can wait until a week if you pre-ordered it. Most places that people have pre-ordered this console from give you grace periods to pay it off, as well as to pick it up. You don't have to play it the first day. You could pay it off the next week. GameStop, I think their policy is they hold things that you pre-ordered for, I think it's 14 days. Could be more. But in all honesty though, people, you guys have literally had almost a month and a half to get your ish together, buying it or pre-ordering it. If you didn't, pre-order it, or you didn't trade in stuff, You can't trade in stuff at Best Buy towards, I think, except for like Apple products, whatever, towards a Switch. But who does that? But GameStop is the place, It's, for the gamers, of course. But you can't trade in at Walmart. You can't trade in at Target. These are the places that you want to go to save money and get what you want. And the funny thing about it is people are saying like, oh, well, I had work, I couldn't pre-order it. Yeah. No shit, Sherlock. A lot of us have jobs. A lot of us had time to pre-order it too, but at the same time, you gotta prioritize what's on your list of things that you want. Don't be a crybaby that you didn't get a chance to get it. If you're gonna cry about not getting your Nintendo Switch 2 day of, you got other issues to deal with. You don't have to play it, like I said, the first day it comes out. Nothing is gonna kill you, to wait a day, a week, even a month. You can see the reviews people have, after it comes out. So that way you can either save money or use money, It is an investment, just like anything else. People line up for sneakers. People line up for, CDs and vinyls. The Nintendo Switch 2 launches on June 5th, as well as June 4th on the West Coast. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I appreciate it, and I look to debate, have fun, and give you guys more ASMR content in the future. Today's episode is sponsored by none other than myself, because I'm doing business for myself, investing time in the things that I love, and you guys are a part of my investment. So thank you guys all so much. Much love to everybody who's watched this video all the way through, or if you've skipped some parts through and just wanted to watch the end and see what it's like. But today's video, I just want to thank you guys all for watching, and I will be seeing you guys on the next video, which probably will be either a Nintendo Switch video, or it will be a video of maybe me even painting my Wing Gundam Zero, or hopefully I'll get the Epion by then. So thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate it, and I'll see you on the next video.